Hey there, hi there, and welcome Capricorns to Dreams of Gaia reading. Um, so I'm going to choose one Dreams of Gaia card for the main point of the reading, and then I'm going to use my two new decks here, Heaven and Earth Tarot and Heal Yourself Tarot, to just kind of like uh, get more feel for what the energy is and what's going on, okay? All right, so starting with the center here, we have the Six of Earth, okay, or Air, I'm sorry. Which one is this? Look it up. Look it up for you. This here is off the center. Okay, so we get a better look at it. Yeah, what is that about? Okay, there we go. That's better.
You didn't want me to see something. I know why.
Anyways, so yeah, so we have this going on here with the like chakras here, chakra work, heart here. If you take a closer look, you can see like she is holding this like wand sort of, but has the both the white and the black entwined here, and that is very symbolic to like the high priestess energy here because she's all about finding that balance between good and evil, yin and yang. And as you can see, you're channeling this energy. You know, you're able to see the darker side of things, but you're able to also see the lighter side of things. You have a way to like take the darker and lighter side of things and kind of just kaleidoscope it into like a rainbow effect of light energy and happiness. You know, she also has like purple hair. She has like this aura of magic and light all around her. She is very in tune and channeled into like goddess energy. And it even looks like her ring here is like that black stone. I forget what it's called. But it basically like wards off evil and things like that. So that's kind of like what you're working on here in your dream world is like warding off evil because you know, there is a great number of evil things in the world, but you have spiritual maturity and you're able to like see a higher self, a higher purpose, a plan in place here. Like any obstacles that are in your way, you kind of just like weave your way through and come out on top every time because you're not like you know when to take a break, you know when you need to rest, you're able to focus on the higher self, the higher purpose. You have spiritual maturity. So even when you're in your dream world and you're like experiencing negative toxic energies that want to like harm you and like just the opposite of wish you the best, you know, wish you harm, you can very quickly maneuver your way out of that situation. And you're doing it like here, I see you're doing it here with a soulmate. So you found your partner in life here. And like, I feel like you guys always like go to the top together. You always journey to the top together. There's the rainbow kaleidoscope sky in the background. There's the moon and the stars. And down here is really all of the stuff that you've left behind. You know, you're not really like attached to any of this stuff emotionally anymore because now you're emotionally attached to your journey together. And I feel like for you, like, yeah, in your dream world there like sometimes the past will come to visit you. People will try to attach themselves emotionally to you like emotional vampires, but luckily for you, you have luminosity here. Okay, you're this ever flowing, abundant, luminous, essent person that just radiates pure love and energy and light and lotus flower again energy. That's all about pushing your way through the mud and the debris and the grossness of the world and pushing your way to a higher self in a beautiful place. You stay in tune with butterflies and birds and flowers and hearts, and this is what you're aligning yourself up for. This is how you want to make your dreams come true and how you want to achieve success, because you really want to just go to a place that's better. You want to reach that higher self, that higher conscious, but like you also want like to manifest wealth and prosperity for your family and for yourself. Okay, and you can do that with those luminosity here and spiritual maturity here. Okay, now that doesn't mean your journey has not been hard. That does not mean that you haven't had your fair share of trials and tribulations here, okay? Because you have. In fact, you went through this time where, there was sadness and there was despair and cruelty towards you, okay? People were very cruel to you because they were jealous of your light energy. They were jealous of your happiness. They were jealous that you had big dreams, that you had all of this spiritual maturity and connectivity here, and they wanted to defeat you. They wanted to wish you harm. They wanted to see you sad and depressed all the time, and they didn't even care. They knew you were sad, they knew you were depressed, and they just like didn't even care at all. Then you have your Knight of Swords card here. Your Knight of Swords energy comes in and is really trying really hard to like basically help you see that you're not alone and that you can fight this darkness away. And because of that, there was the Princess of Swords. Instead of being sad and letting others like come at you and hurt you, you picked up a sword and you fought for your strength and your ability to succeed. And that's exactly what you did. And that's exactly what you do like every single time, now, okay? Because you have your knight and you have your swords here and you have everything you need to you have your team basically. And this was a huge tower moment as well, because not only did people who were wishing you harm and cruelty and despair see you pick up the sword and fight for yourself, but they experienced this shock, a lightning bolt here. They thought they for sure had won. They thought that they had control over you. They thought that they could manipulate you and hurt you, and this was a tower moment for them for sure, because look, it didn't happen. You succeeded and you won. And from that energy came the star energy, the ability to see yourself in a new light, in a new way, to love yourself unconditionally, to respect yourself, to practice self-love, to nourish yourself, to care for yourself, even when the stress and the nightmares of horrible people want to lure you into their traps. Like, you're like, no, star energy. Like, you can be unemotional and detached from the world as much as you want to, but I choose to be attached to a bigger purpose and a higher self and a higher conscious, wherever that leads. And this energy, they kept attacking you, okay? Even though you fought and you were a princess and you fought and you stood up for yourself, they still came for you. They still tried to tie you up and attach you to their forces of being tied up here, and like, what's this word here, shortened force. Yeah, they just tried to shorten your force of energy here. They just tried to stop you from being the person you were meant to be. And this energy comes up a lot, actually, I think, in the dream world, because a lot of the times you'll be dreaming, you'll just be like, la la la, dreaming. And then all of a sudden, all these like people who are just like hate themselves and don't even know how to care for themselves and don't even know how to love themselves and just live mediocre lives that are just so mundane, and like they wonder why they're not happy. And it's like, because you're not in tune with your higher self, you're not in touch with your higher purpose, you're just refusing to let go of pain and anguish and despair, and now you're trying to tie me to it too, and you're not going to be tied to that. You're not going to be tied to that because that is an old cycles. Okay, heal yourself. Stop repeating cycles of the past. Stop trying to cure everybody. Stop trying to help everybody. Like, that's not your goal. Your goal and your dream is to help you and your kids and your husband and or your partner or your child or whatever it is, but it's your family by choice, the family you chose. Okay, not the family you were born with, the family you chose. Because the family you were born with wants to keep you tied to these old cycles. They want to keep you attached to their loneliness and their despair and their depression. And you can't be attached to that anymore because all it did was drain you emotionally, mentally. Look, you have the moon energy on your side here. Triple moon goddess moon energy on your side here, okay? The sacred scarab, okay? Like the wolf howling at the moon, the dog howling at the moon. Like, you don't need them to make you happy. You don't need them to give you purpose, to fulfill your purpose. Your purpose is this star energy. Your purpose is this higher self, this higher awareness and consciousness to create beautiful things, to love yourself unconditionally, to spread love and cheer all around. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't get that because they are so stuck in their old ways, and they'll always be there. And I feel like you have to pride yourself in your ability to transform yourself from life to death, from death to life. You have this ability to just reinvent yourself, reform yourself, change, become a better person.
Mom, look at my hair.
So yeah, you sorry, you really pride yourself in knowing that, like, you can do your shadow work, you can love yourself, you can love your shadow self, you can love, you know, the parts of you that make you whole, make you beautiful, make you unique. You can pride yourself in that. Like, I don't know why these other, like, uh people want to destroy that so much. It's like, it really is crazy. Hold on. So let's see why the cycles and all that. Yeah, unattainable effort. Yeah, someone is not putting in enough effort that's going to actually attain something. So, in order for this to work, they have to be like putting aside their pride sometimes. Um, and this isn't because the pride is needed when it comes to like protecting yourself and not letting the old cycles of the past happen. But there's also like the egotistical factor that some people I feel like can misread and for pride. Procrastination, yeah, they're not able to see the light, they're not able to see like the potential that you have and the strength you have and the wisdom they have. I don't even think some of them even believe it, honestly. I don't even think they even really want to believe it. I don't know. I think yeah. I think that they're so stuck on the past here. They're so caught up with like all the pain and the hurt. Not that they've just not that you've just experienced because of them, but like also their own pain is like projected onto you a lot. And I feel like it's just literally killed you almost. Well, not literally, okay. Figuratively, okay. It's like destroyed you mentally because they just keep procrastinating, and they don't want to change. Like, you do see these small, like, gestures, but like, or even big gestures, but they're not like frequent, occasional, everyday gestures. They're more like once in a blue moon gestures. So you're really still trying to figure out why are they all coming at you with their feelings and emotions and yelling and screaming at you when they don't even continuously prove like stability and happiness towards you. It's always like hostility. It's like majority of the time it's hostility, and then like 1% of the time it's like non-hostile. But guess what? You have the Queen of Swords energy. Okay? So the Queen of Swords, that is all of so the Queen of Swords is about you um just like coming through all of this at the end, a queen really of it all, because you have already matured spiritually. You have already found your high priestess in yourself. You've already found the balance between good and bad. You've already done everything. You've already like stepped out of that like zone of everyone just like procrastinating, because like you already know what procrastination looks like. You already know what it is, and like when it's happening, you're just like, what am I gonna do with that? Like, I'm just gonna sit here and do nothing, because everyone here just wants to sit in their feelings and like not even have fun or do anything. They're just procrastinating of being alive, basically, and that's not what I'm about. Like, I'm all about this like Knight of Swords energy, like going in fully into battle here, winning and seizing the day here. I'm all about this Princess of Swords energy that I already possess, because I went through my obstacles in my past, and I came out stronger than ever before. And I'm all about channeling my emotions and feelings into a balance between good and bad feelings, and just that place in between, because I have the star energy. I'm able to do that. And I have luminosity here. Okay, I'm luminous. I love the light. I love the butterflies. I love the flowers. I love the birds chirping. It's beautiful energy, and a spiritual maturity here. Traveling here with my soulmate on my spiritual journey here. So I don't need the drama. I don't need all of that. And if you ever like are feeling like you need to like get in touch with nature and your true self, your earth elements, then go outside here. It's time to go outside. Time to the powerful peace of nature wherever you are, and feel at one with your habitat. Okay? So you don't need to sit in your feelings and like feel your feelings, and you don't need to like have people like tell you all their problems either. You can move past that. You can actually go outside, and you can actually go have fun, and you can actually do all the things that you want to do, because you've already matured spiritually, and it's really their choice whether they've grown or not. And like, if they haven't grown, then that's really on them. So yeah. Anyways, and if you have a burning question on your mind, the answer is yes. Six of Cups, nostalgia, comfort, pleasure, playfulness, innocence. Yeah. Astrology, Sun in Scorpio, classical element, water. Yes. Stuck in the past, boredom, growing up, independence. Yeah, these people are still stuck in the past. They have not really grown at all, matured at all. They're still bored. You know, they don't know how to have fun. And then even when they're shown how to have fun, they still sit in boredom. They still sit in the past. They still sit in like their feelings. They haven't grown up. They haven't learned independence. They're trying, they're practicing, but it's not fully there yet. You've already matured. You've already gone through that cycle in life. You've already achieved going from the princess to the queen. You already have nostalgia and comfort and pleasure and playfulness and innocence. That's all you. That's all you 100%. So that's what you're doing now, is you are more at peace with yourself, because you've healed yourself from the past. You're more in balance with heaven and earth, light and dark. You're more in tune with all of that. Okay? Love and light always. Bye.